Oh, so,
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. It's me, Santa Jason. Welcome
Hi.
to the
Hey.
probably boring video extravaganza.
guys, 2017,
What a year.
almost over. So we put the list together, of our favorite Jim Carrey movie.
Yep.
You got Big Boy Can't Lie.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Lawnmower Man.
yeah, you got the Lawnmower Man. You got what's another one? You got Crazy Mask.
Tron.
Yeah, he's in Tron. He's in the TV Boy.
Yeah. Boy Meets
he's-
World.
He's in Mandy Kaufman movie.
He's in the Mandy Kaufman biopic. It's called the Boy Cheese Man Moon.
Jeez, man.
Big boys don't lie, guys.
Big
what's your
boys
number one?
Hate flies. What?
Big boys can't lie.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about Liar Liar in the shower today.
Cable Man.
It's just the implications. You know?
The Cable Man.
I like.
Oh yeah, Cable Repair Man.
Hawaiian shirt
Cable
animal
Repair
inspector.
Fellow.
Hawaiian Shirt Animal Inspector. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Somebody stop me.
Someone.
Someone
my
please
continuance.
stop me.
Please, anyone.
Somebody
Anyone.
please stop
Help me. Help me. I'm having a manic episode.
2017, we got to see we saw the Jim Carrey documentary come out where they released all the behind the scene footage from when he was role playing as Andy Kaufman. Just made him look like a real asshole. Like,
Yeah.
He just looked like a real jerk and didn't really nail it at all. So Jim Carrey, swing and a miss, my friend. You're
Yeah,
on
so
blast.
our Jim Carrey rating for 2017 is swing and a miss. Try again next year, Jim Carrey.
Yeah, good luck. I can't wait to see that Mask documentary where you try to play Stanley Ipkiss. That's the gentleman's name in the Mask. His dog's name is Milo.
Stanley Ipkiss.
I played a lot of video game. Thomas played a lot of video game. Jason played a lot of video game. We all have enough to put 10 on a list, and we talk about them.
Yeah, we pretty comprehensive.
Who want to do it? Who want to do it first?
I'll go.
Okay.
Jason's gonna go first. Jason,
Number 10.
Jason's weird games of 2017 that nobody played. Here we go.
Number 10 is Ski Sniper.
Number one game of the year.
Number 10.
Number 10. Okay.
Number 10.
Number 10.
That's a good game. Let's just maybe
Yeah.
just pull up our
Ski
footage
Sniper.
of Ski Sniper. Whatever.
Yeah, we played it on the show. Tyler played it on the show, and then I got really excited about it.
It's very
And
good.
I was like, "Oh, I want to play Ski Sniper. That seems like the best game." And I've nearly platinumed it. Like I have maybe 3 or 4 of the hardest challenges left. I've played a lot of it. I played probably 7 to 8 hours of it, which is a lot for a game that costs I think $4 or something.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's a great, just casual game. It's perfect.
I really liked it. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think I have no qualms with it being on a list. I think it's a very solid sniper game.
Yeah, you shoot a skier as they're coming off the lift.
Yep.
And you hit them. You try to hit them in the kidneys most of the time. That's the hardest
you want to get
part.
that. Yeah, you're trying to hit him in the nuts. You want to make sure you hit him in the nuts every time. For added bonus points, I did put that we were playing Sniper Elite 4. It's better. It's better than Sniper Elite 4. It's better than Sniper Elite 4 for sure.
It's your top sniper game of the year.
Yeah, it's my top sniper game of the year. It's my favorite sniper game.
That's good.
Yeah, it was really fun. I had a blast with it, and that is my number 10.
All right. We're off to a roaring start. What a wonderful number 10. How about lay that number 9 on me there, big boy?
Me?
Yeah. We're not. Do you guys want to do round robin?
I was
thinking I think if we do that once we get up to, actually that might work better because a lot of our picks are going to be around the same number, so we can all talk about them all at the same. We can talk about them at the same time.
Yeah.
So we'll do round robin then. Thomas.
Yeah.
You do. What's your number 10?
Astro Bears Party. For the Nintendo Switch.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking what? Okay, well, this isn't going like I thought it was going to go. Astro Bears Party, why not? Nintendo. Let's watch some Nintendo Impact Gaming play it. Here we go.
It's basically Tron on a globe. And you can play with up to 4 people. You just use a Joy-Con.
But you
have
jump.
a boost and you have a jetpack.
Okay.
The different bears have different stats about how fast they recharge, how much charge they have, what their normal speed is, how fast they can turn.
You got Neil.
Igor.
I find the panda to be far and away the easiest to master. The other ones I'm sure are very good, but
so it's kind of
more
more like competitive Snake. Yeah, it's kind of more like competitive Snake than Tron because your tail disappears with you.
Oh no, that is not how this works.
Oh,
this
it's not?
Yeah, this is stupid single player shit. I've never even done this.
Okay.
The point of this game is play, have fun time with your
Let's
friends.
see if they've had any fun with friends. Doesn't look like Nintendo Impact Nintendo has any friends. So you're on blast. Try again in 2018.
Yeah.
We put you on blast.
I've really only played it with one other person, with Phil. But I had a blast with it, and it's something that I thought would be fun to play with 4 people. Like the next time we had everybody together, this would be one of those. This would be one of those.
We could eat a habanero pepper and play Astro Bear Party.
That we would have a good time with.
Yeah. No, I love multiplayer couch co-op stuff. I wish I played more of it.
Oh, does it look like
Very
this?
good.
Yeah, so this is the game.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
All right.
And so that's what I mean. Like with 4 people, like, oh man, that'd be so much fun.
That seems the globe seems very small.
You can change the size.
Okay.
So there's a small, medium, and large.
Astro Bears Party. Well,
So that's my number 10.
Oh,
Number
right.
10.
I think it was like $5.
Yeah.
See,
We got some
Okay.
budget picks here at number 10.
not me. My number 10 is Puyo Puyo Tetris, which came out this year, which probably is going to come up again.
It will.
I didn't put it on my list since it had already been out for other platforms.
Puyo Puyo Tetris, very good. I like the Tetris part of it better than the Puyo Puyo part of it because I understand Tetris better. But it's just a solid version of Tetris. You play it online, and I got pretty far along online, and then like there's a strategy that I don't understand that you have to know to do really well. Where you do the T spin thing, Jason, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
some T spins going.
Like I can do it, but it's hard. I don't see it. Like you know what I mean? Like I can't
it's
look for it.
hard to get there. Yeah.
There's a bunch of different modes, but I mostly played Tetris, and I thought it was a really good Switch game. Also, like we played it when we were in LA for E3. We played it again while we were waiting on Mario. Like me and Jason played against each other while we were waiting for Mario Odyssey at E3. So it's a good Switch title, and thank you Sega for making good Tetris. And we'll see you next year.
Good job. Good job. We'll see you next year. I'll probably more.
And we'll talk about Puyo Puyo Tetris more later. So moving on, Jason, give me that number 9.
The number 9 is Flint Hook.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like Flint Hook a lot.
Flint Hook. Northern Lion. I watched Northern Lion play Flint Hook.
Here's Jim Sterling playing Flint Hook. He's a controversial figure.
Yeah, I don't like Jim Sterling.
Yeah, tell me about Flint Hook. Very good.
Flint Hook is a game where you have grappling hook and you just that's it. That's basically it. It's a really fun roguelike. It didn't need to be a roguelike. It should have just been a regular game.
It shouldn't have been a roguelike. Yeah,
it should not have been. I agree with Tyler on that one. it feels really good to play, and the I don't know how to explain it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a hard time explaining
the physics feel really good.
Yeah,
like there's a
the
snappiness
gameplay,
to
the controls like feel really, really good, and like it's one of the best feeling games of 2017 for sure.
Yeah, I liked it quite a bit. I didn't get back to it because I got bored with it being a roguelike. If it had been just like 10, 20 levels, I think it would have probably been a better game, but it's hard to put a game out for any amount of money that's that short. So I see why they did it, because there's like infinite replayability basically. But like that
it makes the game much longer for sure.
It feels really good, like to do something cool in it, like because eventually you have to start chaining.
Yeah, and
like
you have
shooting multiple hooks
too.
and like slow motion and turning around and stuff. It feels really cool when you get it good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you get it real nice.
It feels really good when you get it just right. But Flint Hook didn't make my list, so I'm glad it's on somebody's.
Yeah. I thought it was great. I wanted more of it. I just wanted it to be more than it was. Which is why it didn't make it any higher on my list.
Yeah,
but.
That's its biggest flaw, is that there's not enough of the game. Because it's just kind of the same sort of randomly generated, without the charm of a Rogue Legacy. Like Rogue Legacy had like a weirdness to it that sort of made the repeatable nature of it okay. And this doesn't really have that. It's just kind of like you're a space pirate ghost man, and
you don't really buy into it.
You don't come with traits either, do you? Like there's no like run specific trait or anything. Yeah.
No, there's nothing. Nothing like Rogue Legacy.
Yeah, it's a good video game though.
Yeah, it was very good.
Number 9 of Jason. That's Flint Hook. You buy it. Thomas, you give me your number 9.
Sonic Mania, as played on the Nintendo Switch.
Okay, Sonic Mania. Who all play it?
I did.
Who beat it?
I still haven't beaten it.
Okay. I finished it.
Xenoblade come out.
That's true.
Then I stopped playing all the rest.
Tell me why you like Sonic Mania.
Because it's the Sonic game. It's a pretty
it's a
simple
game with
thing.
Sonic in it.
It's a pretty simple thing though. Like it's a game that feels exactly like the early Sonic games. Like it's got the X factor, whatever it is.
Yep.
For better or for worse, yes, it feels like a Sonic game.
Yeah, so. It's exactly what I wanted out of a new 2D Sonic game, and I love that they always, like, the first stage of everything is a very familiar level, and then the second act is always their spin on that with all the new mechanics introduced, and
it gets to where they're
then there's just new levels eventually.
Yeah, it gets to where it's just new levels at a certain point.
But yeah, like they start off with like Green Hill Zone, and most of the beginning of it is verbatim from the original, and then they do the Chemical Plant Zone, which is the same way, but
it's also like has a banging soundtrack.
Oh
yeah, the soundtrack's really, really good. It's good. I don't like Sonic, so this just kind of reinforced that, like, it's not that the more recent games are bad. It's just that I don't like this style of game very much. But I did finish it. It's because shit like that right there. That's a very good example of why I don't like these games. But yeah, I played it. I finished it on the Nintendo Switch. It was good. I enjoyed it. Pick it up at GameStop. Where
at GameStop.
Pick it up at GameStop.
I downloaded on the eShop.
Is there a physical copy of Sonic Mania? I don't think there is.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, go to GameStop, pay them for your DLC, because that is a thing you can do. Sure. I don't understand it, but
why not?
But you do it if you wanna.
Okay. My number 9 is a little game called Destiny 2. You guys play that
one?
Number 9. I did.
Yeah. Mighty number 9. It's Destiny 2.
Huh.
We played it.
How about that?
Is that going to show up on anybody else's list?
I'll tell you where it is on my list.
Okay.
Number 11.
Oh, it almost made it.
Yeah, you know what game it was right above it?
Astro Bears.
I can't tell you where it is, but it's lower than this.
It will show up.
Yeah, it will show up.
Anyway, yeah, Destiny 2. I didn't like Destiny 1 very much. As a matter of fact, I famously bought it and returned it within about 7 days because I was like, fuck, because vanilla Destiny was not great. And
I'm also thinking that maybe you don't know what famously means.
Mm-hmm. Everybody knows the story of when I did that. Because I told it on a podcast that everybody heard. For sure.
Yeah, that everyone that watches this show has definitely heard.
The world
everybody knows.
Definitely heard.
Destiny 2. I had a lot of fun with Destiny 2.
Uh-huh.
I'm really bummed out that nobody felt like they wanted to play the DLC because I did want to get it, even though I heard it's not great.
Yeah.
But this game scratched a lot of itches that bring up like the worst of gaming in me, like the World of Warcraft kind of itch, where there's just like this very repeatable loop, where you get loot, or maybe you don't, or maybe you get good stuff, maybe you get bad stuff, but it's very repeatable and you can learn it, so you do it as efficiently as possible. And that's really appealing to me, but is dangerous because it's all I do. So I just ended up running around and doing all of the different things in the world to do over and over again, because I would come out to the map and go, okay, there's one, then come back out to the map and then go to the other one and stuff like that. So, but I put how much time did I put into this game? It's a lot. Time wasted on Destiny. Jason, how much would you guess?
83 hours.
Let's see. I don't think it's that high. 77 hours of Destiny 2.
I'm not that far off.
That's a lot.
Yeah. How much did Jason play?
IO battle.
So anyway, I like the game a lot. I wish that we had, because we always had the wrong number of players. Because when we were playing, it was either we had 4 people or no one.
Yeah.
So we couldn't.
Someone had to be excluded.
Right.
Basically.
So we couldn't really do strikes because that's only 3 people, and we could never really do any raid stuff because that's 6. So we just the multiplayer aspect of it never really.
How many hours did I play?
What was Ion Battle? 41.
Mm-hmm.
And then Thomas, you're
Mr. Markovsky.
Like that?
Yeah.
Thomas do 38 hours. So you and Thomas about 40 hours, and I played almost double that. You'll see that I have very high level, or at the time they're not anymore, but at the time they were very high level. All 3 characters.
And I never broke 280.
Yeah, and neither did Jason. But Destiny 2 is a fun space shooter. The shooting felt really good. One of the best.
Yeah.
The best shooting that I felt in a really long time, and I think that's why it had such staying power, is because and then you had also magic powers, which felt really good to throw.
Yeah.
And
good lock on, good controller.
Yeah, good controller
shooter.
help. Yes,
that's what Bungie does, right? I mean,
yeah, for sure.
That's they do good controller combat. Whether or not the underlying game is worth a shit still remains to be
secondary,
seen, in my opinion. But yeah, you can't deny that it's undeniable.
I think that this game lives in a weird space where the people that play it would not pay for it monthly, but it needs to be a monthly fee game. They need to be have that $15 a month to keep generating content and change it more often than they do, and to make it really, really good. But I think that because it's a shooter and it's a mainstream shooter, people wouldn't pay $60 and then pay $15 a month for it, so they just don't do it. But so people have the expectation of getting the content that a World of Warcraft with a monthly fee gets, but they don't get it because they're not paying that monthly fee. So I wish it was more of an MMO than it was, I guess is what I'm saying. But it's a good feeling game. I spent a lot of time in this area. Just hanging out with my friends, doing my dances and stuff. But yeah, Destiny 2, you deserve better than you got, but it's number 9. Sorry, Jason, give me number 8.
My number 8 is
Mighty number 9.
Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that's so low.
Wow. That's
God, it's so low.
Controversially low, but I'm glad to see it's in your top 10.
I can't believe it's in the top 10 period.
Yeah, I'm glad it made the list.
But okay. Legend of Zelda: The Breath of the Wild. Jason,
I was worried it wouldn't even be on your list, so I'm happy to see it.
I had a really good time with Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Like I enjoyed it a lot. I think there was some part of it, like some like exploratory like joy that I missed. Like I don't know. There was a part of it that I was like just super duper bored by, which is fucking walking around a lot.
Yeah,
there's a lot of it.
We could flip flop.
It.
We could flip flop that between me and him and Slime Rancher, right? Like you found great pleasure in the core gameplay of Slime Rancher, and I was just like, I'm just walking around looking for slimes. Like, who gives a shit? So I kind of get what you're saying, but there was always, I think Thomas, we'll talk. It's higher, right? Like higher. Okay. We'll talk about it again, why we liked it, or why we liked it more than you did. But I think the main thing is the thing that you didn't get. My main thing was like how good the traversal was and how fun it was just to get up high and glide really far. Like once you had your stamina all the way up and stuff. Like,
I enjoyed that, but there's so much in between that and like there's just so much walking around or so much riding a goddamn horse.
I never felt like that. I never felt like there wasn't like you didn't. I always felt like I came upon something at the exact right amount of time before I got bored.
Yeah, or I would get distracted by something. I never actually made it to any of the things that I set out to do because I'd get sidetracked along the way.
Yeah.
Like because there's always something to do. There's always like a person in like running away from a monster or like
save it, dog.
Or
you
like
talk about it again.
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying. Like it is expansive. There's a lot of space in between stuff.
Yeah,
sure.
I don't know. I felt like, yeah, I just felt like there wasn't enough to do, and there wasn't like enough like I wanted more guidance, which is weird. Like probably, like most people would want more freedom or whatever. More open world, but like I kind of wanted to be like pointed in the right direction a little bit more than I was. Yeah. But I think the combat's pretty cool. Like I think like surfing down a mountain is epic. like there's really fun like stuff. There's a lot of fun to be had in this game, and I really did.
You get the
it.
map really late, don't you? Don't you get the map like relatively late in the game, like until you meet Impa? Isn't that when you get it? I think that there's like, because I think that you can't, or it's something like you don't learn how to like expand the map for a while. It takes a while.
Yeah.
Because it's all this just like purple shit.
Yeah.
Out
I
there
uncovered the whole map.
Jesus.
I've done like 2 or 3 boss battles, I think. And yeah, they were really great. Like those like those temple sections are awesome. Like they're just really clever and really well designed.
Cool
really,
physics
really
puzzle.
enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk. Well, that game will come back up for sure.
Yeah, most stuff.
So Thomas, hit me with that number 8.
My number 8 2017 game of the year is Splatoon 2 for the Nintendo Switch.
Ew, boo.
Ew, no. Talk to me about Splatoon 2, why you like it.
I like Splatoon, and I like Splatoon 2.
Okay, all right, good enough.
I mean, if you liked it, boy, you're gonna like this one. It's improved. It's there's a lot of new courses. They're still updating it constantly, just like they did the first one. The first one got like 2 years of free support, where they were just constantly adding new stuff. You may want to fact check me on that, but it was at least a year. And I don't know, like it was a fantastic game. I felt like something else came out not long after it did, and everyone fell off very quickly.
Destiny.
Yeah, I would think it was Destiny.
It was.
Which
100%.
ultimately, at the end of the day, I still think this game gave me more. Like, Destiny was okay during the grind, and then we got to the end, and it was like, oh, I just do this same stuff over and over and over and over and over again, and that was boring.
Oh, yeah.
And, but then at that point, like, there weren't really any pals playing Splat anymore. So
I never saw
Then it was gold.
anybody
I
online
didn't
playing
buy it.
Splatoon 2.
I didn't buy it because I knew people were falling off of it.
Yeah, like it was. I did buy it, and I got really
saw
good. Like I got really good with the Splat dualies, like being able to like roll out of.
yeah,
I really enjoyed. That was the first because I played the first one. I didn't like it at all, but I liked the mobility of the Splat dualies and stuff like that. So I had a good time with it. But I don't ever remember. I think we accidentally got matched into the same lobby one time. Like we didn't know. We didn't like ask each. We didn't like.
no.
group up or
If I
anything.
see you online, I would like join your game.
Yeah. So it's
I
so.
go out of my way to do
But that was really rare. Like that unless there was like a text message that said, "Hey, we're gonna play this game," which only happened for me once. Like I don't ever remember playing for. But anyway, so there were. I played a ton of Splatoon. Like I played a lot of it, but I think that it would have been. I think it would have been more fun if I could have caught some people. But you're right. Then Destiny came and Josh and all them moved to that game for the most part, and then I got it, and then I moved to it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Destiny 2.
Yeah,
Also, they built the
Ruined
Miiverse back into
Splatoon.
it, which was great.
but yeah, like it's
You could
just
draw.
it's a great game. It's a great little world. I love the whole thing that Nintendo came up with. Like I love the whole Splatoon deal.
Mm-hmm.
I have Amiibo. Like I bought in.
Mhm.
I'm into it.
I also have Amiibo.
What if you were a kid and a squid?
Ooh, you could be
Yeah,
both.
you could be both in the Inkopolis.
I don't have the squid Amiibo. Just have the kid.
I got the green squid because I got the 3-pack.
Got that. I got that 3-pack.
Got that
Baby.
3-pack dog.
3-pack, baby.
That three-
Yeah, it feels great. Fun game. I do have some criticisms. I wish that it were easier for me to just be on the same team as my friends and not have to play in a ranked match. I wish that the Waves of Enemies mode was not locked behind certain times a
Yeah,
day.
that one's weird.
Because that is fucking awesome. That is a really, really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hate
Yeah,
that
that's
you
about
can't
it.
change what you are like after the match has started.
Oh, you can't change your loadout?
Yeah, because like it's not even that like it discourages experimentation, but two, a lot of times it was like me playing splat dualies and then 3 rollers and we fucking lost because that's
Yeah.
like a really bad team comp and there's nothing you can do. That's just the team you got. So I think Nintendo, kind of.
That's why I just want to be on a team with my friends.
Yeah, Nintendo beefed it a little bit with the online stuff, which they always do. But it's a solid video game.
I had fun when we played together in the like the demo or the beta or whatever.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
check
fun.
out the link. Check out the link below.
Check
when we
our
played-
links.
Check those links.
Yeah, that's my number 8 game of the year.
Number 8 game of the year.
Great.
Very good.
Tyler.
My number 8 game of the year is Battle Chef Brigade.
Oh, is this the Adult Swim game?
Is it?
I don't
Yes.
believe so.
I think it actually is because they were
Yeah.
advertising it on Adult
I mean,
Swim.
yeah, they published it. I'm pretty sure at least.
Yeah, Battle Chef Brigade is it's a cooking.
A combat
puzzle game.
puzzler.
Yeah, it's a puzzle game, but there's combat, and then you also are held to the rules of Iron Chef to like cook. And so the way that the cooking works is it's like it's a 16 square grid that you drop types of ingredients in. So you'll drop 3 different. It's like earth, fire, and water. And each of the ingredients are made up of 1 to 3 or 1 to 4 orbs of those flavors. And to get the ingredients, you have to go out into the forest or wherever you are and beat shit up until they explode and they give you like their meat and stuff. And so this is the way the puzzling works. And so it's a match 3 game, but you rotate 4 orbs at a time to get a match 3 to simulate stirring. It's the act is called stir. And there's you have to basically like it's just Iron Chef. Like someone says at the beginning, the guy says, "Okay, your secret ingredient is this, like a dragon or a berry or something." And so and then the judges want a specific type of flavor in the foreground. So like this judge really likes fire and earth, and this judge really likes just earth, and so you have to make 2 dishes, and one of them is mostly earth, and the other one has to balance fire and earth to get the most points. and there's a timer, like you have, just like in a cooking show, there's like a 10-minute timer or something like that. So you have to go out and get all of your ingredients and cook in the 10 minutes. And then you can you have loadouts where you get like special pots that like this pot only matches green, but it matches them more quickly. And you only have to do 2 greens to get a match, but it won't match anything else. And you can move from pot to pot and stuff like that. It's really, really, really good. Also, it has my favorite new character of the year in the game. All of the judges and like the people the premise is, and Jason, you played it, right?
Yeah, I played it.
Have you played it?
Mm-mm.
So the premise is it's like this, it's kind of feudal Japan, sort of like somewhere between feudal and medieval Japan. And the military and government and judicial body and everything are chefs. Like, who are the best chefs in the world? They get to be that, right? And so they're all regal and they speak like, like a king or a queen or something like that. They speak in this proper English. And then like 3/4 of the way through the game, they introduce all of the judges before all of the rounds, and they introduce one of them and they're like, not much is known about this judge. He's a newer one, and blah, 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 blah. And the dude's name is Kevin, and he's like, "What's up, dude? I like Earth." It's just like, it's incredible. It's so good. There's it's this kind of art style. Like, it's very like, still drawings, but like marginally animated, like a little bit. And
yeah, I think it's gorgeous. It looks great.
It's really cool. It's really cool. Like, it's really, I struggled with where to put it actually. On the list, because it's not quite everything I would want in a game like this, but like I think that they could have had just as good of a game if it was just the cooking part and they didn't have the story around it, because the story's
or even the combat, really.
Yeah, so like later in the game the combat becomes more of a thing, because
it's difficult.
Yeah, because one of them is like, one of the secret ingredients is like a dragon, and you got to go fight the dragon, and the dragon's hard as shit. So you have to take into account like that it's going to take you 3 minutes or so to kill this dragon. So you have to cook. You have to go ahead and be cooking stuff in like maybe a crock pot or something that like simmers it while you're out fighting the dragon, and then bring the dragon stuff back in. No other game has ever made me feel it just feels like I'm in Iron Chef, right? It always I always felt like I would like have like 10 seconds left and be like, like stirring and trying to get it off and then running to the judge, because you have to take it off the pan and then run over to the judges and set it in front of the correct judge, and like you can put it in front of the wrong judge, or you can not pick it up and you lose points, like if you don't actually serve the food to anybody. It's very good. I've finished it and I really liked it. Quite a bit, and it changes.
A good time with it as well.
The story changes a little bit. Like there's a turn in the story that's that changes the puzzle dynamic a little bit, which is it keeps it interesting. Halfway through, but I can't recommend Battle Chef Brigade enough, especially if you have a Nintendo Switch, because it's a fun game to play on the go.
There you go.
BattlechefBrigade.com. Visit my new website.
Brigade.